The following year, as you mentioned, you was only in Denver 1 year. You linked up with the Giants.
Yes, sir.
November 23rd, 2014, you were there to witness one of the memorable plays in NFL history. Yes, sir, the catch. What was your vantage point of the catch, and what were your thoughts when you saw it?
That's one of them wow moments, like your whole, you like, ooh, what the wow. Because you always knew he was special. Because in practice, we like doing little tricks and stuff. When you go on one-on-one, he always trying to one-hand you, do some crazy stuff. Yeah. But to see it in a game against a pass interference like that on that stage, I think it was a Monday or Sunday night football. I know it was a nighttime game.
Yeah, man, I think it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday night.
Yeah, man, that thing was spectacular, man. Like, to see it in person, like, you look at it like, nah, he ain't just do that. I know, nah. Y'all playing special. Y'all playing with me. But yeah, that was special, man. That was a great catch. A great catch.
One of the best regular season catches I think we will ever see. Yeah. And the thing about that is it was no luck involved.
Right.
You know what I mean? We've seen him do that routinely in drills, like you said. He would try to practice that and catch one-hand passes against you guys while being covered. So it was no luck involved. It's nothing but pure skill, a skill that he has, and a lot of us we don't have because we can't do it. You know what I mean? But looking at what Odell did that night, and then eventually you guys had success getting to the playoffs, then the picture of the boat trip surfaces before you guys take on the Green Bay Packers. Do you think the media made too big of a deal of the boat picture?
Yeah, because you know it. You know, as a player, man, when you get some time off, you're gonna take that time off. Mm-hmm. Now, you got to think who you're dealing with. You got Odell Beckham, Sterling Shepard. These still are young men, like young guys. They not at our age, but we understand you got to move mindful. You know what I mean? Certain things in the season you can and cannot post. Yeah. Not because, you know what I'm saying, you're afraid to live, but it's just when you see, you know, it's certain things you do. See, I think they blew it up. They didn't realize, man, them still were young guys. They didn't know no better. They were just hanging out.
And also too, Jet, if you guys win, that's no story.
That's no story at all.
That's the biggest part to that whole picture and that event. If you win, ain't no story. Because like when we played you guys in the Super Bowl in Tampa, the night before we stayed up all night playing Boo-Ray.
Right.
But we win, it ain't a big story. If we lost and someone found out, well, the Steelers, most of the defensive guys was up all night playing cards, heck, that'd have been a huge story. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So when you play a game professionally as an adult, anytime you lose, they're looking for ways to criticize, to be critical about why you lost or what happened. Right. And that just happened at the wrong time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and because of that, you know, heck, the Giants haven't had success since then. Why do you think they've been struggling so much in recent years?
Man, they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot of with the offensive, the coaches, a lot of changes. You know, guys coming in not gelling. You know, then your Eli lead. You know that's them shoes. Especially you know how it is coming in as a young quarterback. Not majority of them just gonna come in and be your Joe Burrows and stuff like that. Some of them are gonna take time. They need to go. You know what I mean? I think they should have left Eli on for a little bit to train him a little bit more. You know what I mean? Or just help guide him along the way, or bring somebody in that can help push the young guy. You know, I think it's gotta do a better job. I see that they want to start over, go younger, not then building years, but they're gonna have to stick with it and build. You can't keep changing it just because it don't work.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing a lot of organizations don't get, DRC. When you bring in young guys that you believe have an opportunity of playing significant time, they need to be able to learn from guys who have done it before.
Right.
That's the thing. You know what I mean? You can't have a situation where you got the blind trying to lead the blind. You're not going to go anywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I say this all the time. You know, have you ever seen two individuals who can't see try to cross the street without a stick? It's an accident going to happen. You got to have someone that can see, can be their eyes and show them. This is how you do it. This is what you're supposed to do. This is when you're supposed to do it. So when that person is long gone, now the young player becomes an older player. Now he understands I was taught and learned how to do it from someone who's done it the right way. And that's a domino effect. You have that same thing go through the entire organization. That's why so many organizations fall short of being consistent and being competitive, because they oftentimes remove some of the older ones too soon.
Right. Too soon.
Think about this prime example. Pat Mahomes had an opportunity to learn from a serviceable vet, Alex Smith. They didn't throw him into that fire, but they allowed him to learn. And then Alex Smith, you go your separate way. Now Pat Mahomes, you got the car keys.
Right.
You know, and at that position, you cannot throw a guy in that fire too soon, because you may stunt his growth. He might never be able to get out his own way.
Right. There you go.
And so let's transition. What you got?
No, I said you said something then, or you might stunt his own growth. You get thrown in that fight, man, and you don't have success. If you ain't the guy that can come out of that funk, or you mentally strong, that guy. They don't believe. They know that they good, but they don't believe they good.
Exactly.
When I tell my little cousin, I say, man, the difference between me, I didn't care if Odell line up in front of me or Joe line up in front of me. I got to treat you the same. Because the more respect, you already want to battle in my mind. So I said, you're going to have to, like, people are afraid to, for some reason, when those spotlights come on, you're afraid to get beat. I was never afraid to beat. You beat me, you don't have to beat me again and again. But I promise you, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to take my chance.
Yeah.